You are not going to believe what Bridget Fonda just did. After years of staying away from the spotlight, she stepped out, and let us just say, she surprised everyone. It was not a movie, it was not a photo shoot, and no, this is not about her acting. She showed something that made fans stop, stare, and yes, even gasp. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you will understand why people are still talking about it. Before we get into what she showed off, let us go back for just a second. If you do not know who Bridget Fonda is, you are in for a quick history lesson. Bridget is part of a famous acting family. Her grandfather is Henry Fonda, and her dad is Peter Fonda. Her aunt is Jane Fonda. Yes, acting runs in her blood. She became a star in the 1990s. You may have seen her in movies like Single White Female, Point of No Return, and Jackie Brown. She was known for being cool, calm, and always amazing in her roles. People loved her style, her smile, and how she brought characters to life. Then, just like that, she disappeared. In the early 2000s, Bridget decided to step away from acting. It was not a scandal or anything wild, she just wanted a quiet life. She married musician Danny Elfman, the guy who made music for movies like Batman and The Nightmare Before Christmas. They had a son, and Bridget focused on her family instead of fame. For nearly 20 years, she was not seen in movies or even at big Hollywood events. It was like she vanished into thin air, until now. Recently, someone spotted Bridget Fonda out in public. No fancy dress, no bodyguards, no makeup crew, just her, walking down the street, living her life. And this is where people got shocked. She did not look like the Bridget from the movies. She had changed, like all of us do over time. But people were not expecting it. Some fans said, "Is that really her?" Others were like, "Wow, she looks so different, but happy." And here is the thing, she did not try to hide. She was not wearing sunglasses to cover her face. She was not ducking from cameras. She was just being herself. So what did Bridget Fonda really show off? Was it a fancy outfit? No. Was it some big new movie role? Not even close. She showed off something way more real, her freedom. She looked like someone who does not care what people think anymore. She was not trying to impress anyone. No makeup, no filters, no fancy styling. Just a woman living her life on her own terms. And honestly, that shocked people more than anything. Why? Because we are used to seeing stars always picture perfect. Bridget Fonda said, with her actions, "I do not need to be that person anymore." And that is powerful. People online had a lot to say. Some could not believe how much she had changed. Others defended her, saying, "Let her live her life." But most agreed on one thing, it takes courage to be seen after so many years, especially when you know people are watching, judging, and comparing. Bridget did not need to wow anyone. She just showed up. And maybe that is the real surprise, in a world full of filters, she was real. So here is a question for you. What if you could just be yourself, without worrying about likes, comments, or anyone's opinion? That is what Bridget did. And whether people liked it or not, she did not change for them. Maybe we all need a little bit of that energy in our lives. The kind that says, "This is me." And that is enough. So now that you have seen what Bridget Fonda showed the world, what do you think? Was it shocking? Brave? Inspiring? Tell us in the comments below, and do not hold back. We want to hear from you. Before you go, hit that like button if you enjoyed this story. Subscribe for more real stories that people are still talking about. And remember, sometimes the biggest surprise is just being real.